Hello everybody, thanks for choosing our course and we warmly welcome you all to this presentation. Course name is A Course on Heating, Ventilation and Air Conditioning System as per Real Life Industry Model. We have chosen this topic because we are going to portray the HVAC system as per real life industry experience. When you go through this presentation, you will be feeling like you are in a implant training. As this course is designed especially for freshers, we would like to make those people to walk into this course just like their implant training. So that is why we have arrived this topic like a course on heating, ventilation and air conditioning system as per real life industry. When you finish this course, you will be knowing how the HVAC system is working, what are all the things involved in the HVAC systems. We have divided this course content into 4 topics. A deep view on HVAC system will be taken at the first. Second, designing of HVAC systems. Third is site knowledge transfer. Fourth is testing and commissioning of HVAC system. As we told you before, this course is specially designed for fresh engineers. We want to give a brief about HVAC systems and its functionality. So people who are all new to the industry and fresh from their college degree may not be knowing of how the HVAC system will be looking, how the system will be working, what are all the things we need to consider, what are all the criteria we need to follow. This kind of questions will be answered in this first topic. So when you finish the topic, first topic, you will be knowing the each and every equipment components of HVAC systems. And the second is designing of HVAC system. Once after knowing of the working of HVAC systems, you will be taken to this second topic, designing of HVAC system. Designing of each system is very important. For example, if you are going to buy a split AC for your room, you will be having some set of points like my room size is this much and I need this much tonnage of split AC, and the company of the split AC should be this, and this kind of stuffs you will be having in your mind. So those are all called designing. When you look into higher version like industrial chilling systems, you have to design each and every component according to the specification given by the client, and each HVAC system designing has its own set of procedures. This designing differs from application to application. So when you go through this designing of HVAC systems, you will be looking these points very clearly, and when you finish the second topic, you will be knowing of how to design the HVAC systems. And third is site knowledge transfer. We are taking this topic in general format. This is just to transfer our real life experience to the people who are enrolled in this course, because as we told you before, this course is specially designed for fresh engineers, so they may not be knowing of how the industry is, how it will be looking. So in order to clear that confusions, we have taken this third topic, site knowledge transfer. For example, when I finished my career, my college and starting my career, I was not aware of the industry at all. In that condition, I felt you can say very upset of what is this, why the industry is like this, how the industry is working. So these kind of things we want you to get cleared before entering into the industry. So this site knowledge transfer will match those points to you. And the third is testing and commissioning of HVAC systems. Why testing? Testing is done for each and every equipment of HVAC system to see whether it's functioning or happening as per the specification. Just installing any unit will not be taken as a complete project. It has to fulfill the requirement. So for that, testing is very important. In the fourth topic, we have clearly going to speak about what are all the testing methods available for each components, what are all the documents you need to be prepared for doing the HVAC system, what are all the kind of coordination you have to do with other departments like civil, structure, and whatever the other departments are. This kind of knowledge. And the technical side also we will be speaking how to do the testing and commissioning of HVAC systems, like for chiller, for AHUs, for FCUs, for cooling tower. What are all the testing and commissioning procedure and points are there will be discussed in the testing and commissioning of HVAC systems. Okay, next is the course is for whom. This course is, as we told you before, specially designed for fresher with small knowledge of mechanical industry as well as with no knowledge of mechanical industry. They can take this course and get benefited. And next is, this course is also for working professional who wanted to know more about HVAC. Why they want to know more about HVAC? For example, let us take electrical engineer. He will be doing only electrical installation, electrical designing only. If he wants to become a electromechanical engineer, you can say MEP engineer, he must know the things involved and the functionality involved, designing involved in HVAC also. For such people, this course will surely match their requirement. Those people who is having such kind of idea can also take this course and get benefited. And this course is not just only for mechanical engineers. People from electrical, civil, structural engineers are also can enroll and get benefited, because being just a civil engineer will not upgrade you in your career life. When time passes, you have to grow, like you have to get higher position, you have to get higher salary. For that situation, you must be aware of all the systems involved in the building management. So in the building, what are all the things will come, I will let you know in the upcoming slide. As an introduction, I am just telling that engineers like electrical, civil, structural engineers also can enroll in this course and know about HVAC if he wants to grow in his career, or if he wants to take more responsibility, and if he wants to get good pay, if he wants to be updated in the present situation. This kind of things who has in his mind can take this course and get their knowledge. So we have designed this course for simply for every building construction engineers. It is not just for mechanical engineers, since it is HVAC. As I told you before, this is for even electrical, civil, structural engineers also. So that's all about the introduction about this course. So in the upcoming slides, we will be diving into the course content, which is HVAC. You will be taken like a tour to an industrial field. It will give you a sense like you are in the industry and looking into the system of HVAC in real life. So thank you very much once again, and I welcome you all and enjoy this course, hopefully. Thank you. Hello everybody. Once again I welcome you all to this course on HVAC. The previous slide we saw about the course details, and in this slide I am going to tell about myself. I am going to be the instructor for this whole course. You will be listening to the same voice till the end of the course. Don't get bored of it. I will try to make this course more fun and smooth. So my name is Imran, a mechanical engineer with 11 years of experience in the field of MEP contracting as well as in consultant side. Don't get confused of the words like consultant and contracting. We will be discussing it in the upcoming slides. So I have handled many projects ranging from commercial, semi-commercial, industrial and fit-out projects. Again I'm telling, don't get surprised of these terms like commercial, industrial, fit-out projects. This depends upon the application. The buildings are divided, like in the commercial, for example like malls, retail shops. This comes in commercial, where the business happens. Industrial, you are well aware that this is the premises of machine and production, and that type of industries has some different type of application and specification. So this is different from commercial. And the fit-out project. Fit-out project is nothing but remaking or designing the interior space for the usage of the occupant, like office area, like your own house. This kind of projects comes in fit-out project. So I have handled this kind of projects. I will share my ideas in the third topic, as we said before, site knowledge transfer. I will tell you what are the difference, what are all the application. We will discuss in the third topic. Next is, presently I am a project management consultant. I am working with an PMC, it's a project management consultant, as a senior mechanical engineer, and also I am working as a freelancing consultant for MEP services. Apart from this, I am a certified project management professional, PMP, and risk management professional, like RMP, from the Project Management Institute. Just like you, in order to upgrade myself in my career, after having done this kind of technical works, now I am trying for my higher positions like manager, senior manager. I have just studied and got certified these certifications. It is a US based firm, Project Management Institute. From there I got my project management professional certificate, risk management certificate, and also a green associate from US Green Building Council. And as I told in the previous point, during my freelancing work, I used to give my Primavera content also to the clients. Simply I am partially practicing Primavera consultant also. That's all about me. And next, types of field. Since this course is specially designed for the freshers, they may not be aware of what are all the types of fields available. Just like me, as I told you before, when I finished my college, I was not aware of the field. So in order to clear that point, I have made this particular slide just to make you guys clear before entering into the industry. I am not saying this is the only industries available in the market. I am just telling you the high available markets, like the construction, oil and gas, production and maintenance. These are all the core engineering section. Wherever you go in this sector, you will find a job as an engineer, like a maintenance engineer, like a facility engineer, planning engineer. Every engineer will get into this field because it is a core engineering section fields. Apart from this field, we have other sections like medical, software, logistics, accounting, banking, hospitality services. Though there are many field of profession, if there is a common service based field in all this sector, means which is MEP. This is what we are going to look in our upcoming slides. Out of MEP, electromechanical and plumbing services, we will be concentrating only in HVAC as of now on this course. So HVAC will be following you wherever you go in the above said fields, like if you are going to a construction, or if you are going to a oil and gas, or a production maintenance, you will be seeing this HVAC everywhere, because everybody needs a comfort zone for their living, even it is a house, or it is an office, or it is a factory. If it is a house, during summer season, you are not needed to say how much hot it is, the climate. So in order to make the climate, in order to make the weather good at your home, you go for air conditioning. That air conditioning will be from this same HVAC field only, but in smaller version. If you are going to higher version like chiller, and if you are going to industry, you will be seeing big structures like chiller cooling towers. These will come in higher version of HVAC. The basic for both is same, but the application is differed. What are all the basics? We will look into it in the upcoming slide. What are all the difference? Also, I will try to teach you. You will be coming to know all these things when the time on the slide passes one by one. So let's come into the point again. Though there are many fields of profession, if there is a common service based field in all the section means, which is MEP. MEP is nothing but electromechanical and plumbing services, or mechanical, electrical and plumbing systems. In Gulf region, MEP is called as electromechanical engineering, but in India it is said mechanical, electrical and plumbing services. Both plays the same role, whether it is in Gulf or it is in India. So I hope you are clear about the types of field available, and what is the common field in all these in all this type of field is also understood, I hope. So the main reason for taking HVAC is the topmost wanted sector presently in the world, all over the world. So we have chosen this topic course on HVAC. As we promised, when the time passes, when the first topic is finished, you will be knowing what is the HVAC, what are all the systems involved, what are its application, functionality, everything will be clear to you. And our slides will be having some animations also. Those animations will be showing you the actual working of the systems. This, as we said before, this course will take you like a tour to an industry. When you read the slide, when you pass through the slide, you will be feeling like you are in the industry and looking to the systems directly. So this is the way we designed it. So I hope you will be enjoying the courses, and you will not be feeling like you are a fresher once it is finished, once the presentation is finished. So that's all for now about the types of field. Keep continuing. I will see you in the next slide. Thanks. Bye bye.